Frogs can make some pretty loud sounds considering their size. And there are several reasons why they do this. Hi, and welcome to Animal Wonders. I'm here with a very special frog who wants to be an actor when he grows up. Now, you might be wondering, why does he want to be an actor? Well, frogs typically only vocalize when they are looking for a mate, So little Freddy here wants to get out the word that he is ready to breed. There are many different kinds of frogs and they all have different calls. And just like us humans, frogs use their calls to attract their potential mates. A male frog will typically call out to advertise his territory and attract a female frog. Ooh. And there are several reasons why a male frog might want to be the loudest frog in the pond. Being the loudest frog means that he is the strongest frog. And being the strongest frog means that he is most likely to win in a fight over a female frog. The louder a male frog's call, the more likely a female is to find him attractive. The American bullfrog, which is one of the largest frogs in North America, has one of the loudest calls. These guys can be heard up to half a mile away. That's as far as 132 of your average-sized humans, lined up side by side. Now, you might think that the loudest frog is the biggest frog, but that isn't always the case. There are some small frogs that have really loud calls. Take, for example, the tiny Amazonian tree frog. They are only about the size of a dime, but they can produce extremely loud calls. In fact, they are so loud that if you were listening to one of these frogs, it would be just about as loud as listening to a rock band playing at full volume from right next to you. Now, that's pretty loud for such a little guy. And scientists think that these little frogs have loud calls because they live in the rainforest where there is lots of background noise. So they have to be really loud to be heard over all of that background noise. Tree frogs also have special sacs under their voices that act like resonators to amplify their calls. And some frogs, like our little friend Freddy here, have special vocal cords that help them produce their calls. You see, most animals cannot change the pitch or volume of their voices, but frogs can. They can control the amount of air that they push through their vocal cords to change the volume of their calls. And they can also change the shape of their mouths and the position of their tongues to change the pitch of their calls. So basically, they can kind of sing different notes. And just like with humans, sometimes frogs will use their voices to try and impress their mate. Sometimes during a breeding call, male frogs will try and throw in some fancy high notes to impress the females. Sometimes, males will answer back and forth to each other, almost like they're having a conversation. Now, the exact reason why frogs make these different sounds is still a mystery. Scientists aren't exactly sure, but they think it may have something to do with attracting a mate or defending their territory, or maybe even communicating with other frogs, too. I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty cool that little frogs can make such loud sounds. It makes me wonder what other cool things frogs can do. If you would like to learn more about frogs and other amazing animals, be sure to subscribe and come back for new episodes every week. And if you would like to give Freddy the Frog a chance to be a star, be sure to check out the link below. Thanks for watching. See ya!